Greetings! This is another Sprocket video, and guess what? So this video will be uploaded on the 2nd of September, and that date marks the anniversary of me playing this game. I have owned this game since 2021, the 2nd of September obviously, and I have accumulated over 3000 hours of game time. So yes, it's not that hard to see that it is indeed my favorite game, and how ironic, I'm going to show you updated old designs. So yes, and to celebrate that I have been playing this game for 3 years, even though I'm recording this video on the 1st of September, you know what, let's crack open a cold one. Hell yeah. Alright. The first design is something you are already familiar with, and it is the AGS 105-8. So, as you probably know, in the previous video I recorded a time-lapse of me building this thing. Now, as I stated in the previous video, this is the stock turret, stock gun configuration of the tank, and this is how the original one looked like, and the 105-8-2 will have this boxy turret with the 105mm anti-tank gun. So yes, the original design will be the upgrade to this newer design. So yes, that's the plan. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but it has opening hatches basically everywhere. So yes, that's kinda cool. I guess, probably, maybe. Was okay, this was rather unexpected. Poor Jacob was misplaced. Okay, let's ignore that. So yes, it can move, its turret can turn, and funny, let's just call it a feature, the vertical turrets are broken again. So if I try to turn my turret this way, so to the right, my gun mantlet will automatically turn downward, because that's right for it, I think. Maybe, possibly, kinda, I guess. So yes, it's broken. What can I say? However, I was already familiar with this fact when I made the two new tanks I have, which you have probably not seen yet. And I fixed the issue by actually for once using these gun mantlets that the game already has. What? You can move the gun mantlet independently from its casing. What? Alright, that is new to me. So yes, without any further delays, let's see the next design. So the next design in this video is this thing actually. I posted these drawings of mine, I would say 1.5 months ago, I think, on my YouTube community post section thing, and yeah, it's basically a self-propelled gun platform, but it's basically the worst version of such a concept you can ever imagine. So besides the description I gave just now, the other description I would give for it is the antithesis of crew safety. Just wait for how the situation looks like. Yeah, so the description I gave earlier, self-propelled gun platform, should probably sound familiar to you if you've seen this thing right here, the AGS 101-6. And yeah, what I'm showing you here in these drawings is this thing right here, just updated a little bit. And what I didn't like about the 101-6 is old version. So like it's very long, obviously, and look at the front. And that image just summarizes up everything wrong with that design. Is just long and it doesn't use its length to its fullest, I would say. Although it's really hard to describe, but it's very awkward. Things just don't fit together, and I mean, just look at the front. That's just the whole description of what I dislike about the thing, and I actually somehow fixed it in this newer iteration. So say hello to the AGS 101-6-1 doomenbringenzoomenwagen. Yes, that is its actual name. Doomenbringenzoomenwagen. What a designation. So yeah, I mean, look at it. I think I have recreated my drawings nearly perfectly, and the way you operate this thing is you drive into position. The towed aspect I imagined for it is basically thrown out the window. Anyways, so you basically just spread the legs, grab your tool, insert your tool into this hole very awkwardly. Fuck around with it, and through engineering magic, these outrigger leg things drop down, and that's how you set up one leg. Now on to the other three. Just joking. Push the steering wheel in so it's not in the way, and basically just move the crew into their positions, and that's how you end up with a static position. So yes, this is now a static gun, although these outrigger leg things are slightly above the ground, so if I want to I can drive off and pose for a picture or something like that. So yes, alright, let's take a closer look at this thing, because it deserves to be looked at a bit closely. Okay, that's close enough. This is a custom-made headlamp, and if you can observe it, you just simply don't see anything that's already in the game. Every detail is custom-made. Of course, not this one. So tow hooks are custom made, these access hatch things are custom made, well, yes, everything is custom made. That's my statement. So if we take a look at the side-by-side comparison with the old version, you can see that the front now looks really nice. And although I don't have an image of the rear of the old version, I can comfortably say that this is overall the best engine deck design I have ever made. Like, I mean, it's so nicely shaped, it's relatively simple, it's not over designed like the next thing's engine deck is just plain, simple, nice, beautiful. It's just a good engine deck, what can I say? So yes, this would be the doomenbringenzoomenwagen at its finest. You know what, let's try to hit one of the... Ouch. I am dead. Not big surprise. So, the last design in this video is something I technically have been working on for almost 3 years now, believe it or not. And the first design of this specific tank looks like this. So this is the AGS 106-13. It is of course a tank destroyer, and this specific image was taken before freeform was a thing, but after we knew about what a freeform was going to be like. So it is in a awkward position where I knew what I wanted to do with it, but I couldn't do what I wanted to do. So yeah, I used advanced plating and it sucks. Alright, let's keep going in the timeline. So this one right here is the same tank, but I tried making it in freeform and you can see how shit it ended up being. So yeah, I mean, it's just my second ever freeform tank, so what can you expect? Then later I attempted the design for the third time and it's the odd one out of the 5. So I mean, look at how the casemate's front looks like around the gun. It's just not something I'm proud of. And also that upper front plate, like, what is that? Anyways, so of course I wanted to update that design, and that's how the 4th version ended up looking like, and it's definitely very good even to this day, so I have nothing to complain about here. However, the 5th one, which you are going to see in about 10 seconds, is infinitely better, and here it would be the AGS 106-13. Now, I made this thing before the doomenbringenzoomenwagen, so this is my second newest tank technically. But I spent somewhere between 20 and 24 hours on it, I think, unlike the doomenbringenzoomenwagen, which only took around 17 hours. Yeah, only. Only compared to this, because as I said, it took a long time to make. And as you can see, everything is custom made on it. The machine gun, the headlights, the tow hook things, even this thing that holds the spare track. I even made a damn camo net for it. I mean, how cool is that? So, custom optics, custom... Wait, you can't see this because it's too dark. Custom jerrycans, custom everything, and look at this engine deck. This is just insane. Like, look at this filtration system. The fan basically sucks in air. There's a filter under it that filters out the larger particles. Then it moves through this smaller filter, which filters out the bad gases, and it pumps all of the nice air into the engine. So yeah, that's how it would work in real life. Look at these exhausts I made for it, these excess hatches. Even the idler tensioner is something that I made for it. So yeah, it took a long time to make. And what is interesting about it is that most of the tank is removable, so this frontal mantlet area is completely separate. These headlights are completely separate. These are separate. These are separate. These are separate. These are separate. It has 2 doors, so the crew can escape. So these are separate. These are separate. These are separate. And this is how the basic shape of the tank looks like. As you can see, Jacob here can't even stand up completely. So yes, poor Jacob. And yes, I know, if I remove everything, the tank looks like it has been overrun by gypsies. So yeah, anyways, the cloth covering around the gun looks fine from most angles, except when I turn my gun to the side, then it looks very, very weird. And as you can see, I have this gunner optic that moves with the gun in its intended place, like some of the German tank designs. I think Germans made such decisions. I think the Jagdpanther had such a thing. So yes, it's a kind of a cool tank. It also has a custom muzzle brake, which is a design feature shared by the doomenbringenzoomenwagen as well, although it had a much bigger muzzle brake, a much boxier one. So yes, this is a almost 30 tons tank destroyer. It has 50mm of frontal armor and basically no armor anywhere else. But other than that, I mean, it's just a cool tank. It's not really a performer, it's more of a glorified paperweight, so to say. So yes, this would be the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, hit the dislike button. If not, hit the dislike button. If you want to, you can unsubscribe and tell me in the comments what you thought of my new designs. And crack open a cold one for me, because as I said, it's my 3rd year and we have to celebrate it. Yes. Thanks for paying attention. Bye.